What is going on YouTube? It's FlopFish here, and welcome back to the trading block results here. This was the 12-hour overnighter, and everything's kind of up for bids. Trying to regenerate some pucks here, so nothing on Stepan. Probably going to try them out actually. Purcell has one trade offer and a 12K bid. We had something sell. What would have that been? So Backstrom sold. Alright, so there's some more pucks there. So Iginla's 8K. Weiss, these guys probably add up to like 500, 600, maybe 650. We'll go 650, so 36 and 9. I think the 12K is still better. I think, because then I'm not selling the Iginla. I think I watched one, so we'll see what the one I watched went for. Yeah, so it didn't sell at 9K. Well, that's pretty much 10K, but ooh, it's happy hour. So didn't sell at 12 or 9K. Well, I was, like I said, that was pretty much 10K. So I think I'm better off with the 12K here. If he sells it, I think he sells around 8 to 9, so that's 12. I mean, I'll see if they counter back, but then the Weiss, Fleischmann, and Versteeg are still clogging up my collection, which is a bit of an issue I have, which is why I listed a lot of stuff for sale. Now we move on to the Bobby Ryan here, who is David Krejci and 7K. This one's not bad. I think Krejci's probably going to drop in value, but everyone said he's an absolute monster in this game, and as cool as the Bobby Ryan is, I only really need one power forward on my team, and that's not probably going to be him, so I'm probably going to take this one. We have a bid on Corey Perry for 19K. We have Turris, Grabner, and Shaw. So that one might not be bad, actually. We'll have to see here. So nothing there. Again, got a little bit of time here after the Purcell. We got Kessler, Marchand, St. Louis, and 10-game duration. Now this one's going to depend a lot on my Kessler and St. Louis selling, because if they don't sell, then I'm hanging on to the Zetterberg, and if they do sell, then because he doesn't have a bid on him at 15K, it's kind of what I need him to go at. Then we have one on the Team of the Stanley Cup Edition Letang, which is lefty regular Letang and 15K. I think that one's from Jojin. Jojin 21. He's doing some trade days and stuff, and awesome guy there. Not to be confused with the guy who was pretending he was me. Different guy. Alright, so let's go ahead. And Hossa has a bid on him. Good, so we're getting pucks there. Doughty, 14K and 2 Reinhardts. So, I mean, send one to the collection. I think I don't have one. And then we have one on Duchesne, which is going to be Wisnowski and Malkin. Wisnowski, 20K. Probably. Malkin's 150. It's going to be too low. Wisnowski would have to be a 50K selling, and I know he's not. So going to reject it for that reason here. Hoping to get some pucks in here. Like I said, I'm trying to pick up some new players for you guys, and yeah, just going to reject that one. Hopefully going to be able to get some good stuff here. So we have a Krejci to look up. Then we have Turris and Shaw. Grabner's 2 to 3K, so there's 6K there. So I need 15K between Shaw, who I believe is around 8.5, and Turris. So start of the week, center, NHL, Ottawa. Let's see here. Turris 15, 14, 14, 8 to 11. So he hasn't been bought yet, but I think 5K is reasonable on him for sure. I know, well, I'm sure it'll happen. Then we got to go up to Andrew Shaw, who's right wing and on Chicago. Let's see here. Andrew Shaw up for 2K, 10K, 7.5K buy it now. So that's probably safe to say 5K and 5K. On the low side. I mean, they'll probably sell for a little bit more, so 5K and 5K, which is 10K and 16K. I think that If Turris goes for 7 and Shaw goes for 7, that's 14. That's still only about 1,000 over, and I think I'd just rather take the sure pucks right now. So I'm going to reject it for that reason. Let's see here. So the tank trade is pretty good, unless it gets bought, which it might happen, but who knows. So an offer back on the Duchenne, 5K. Again, need more. Duchenne's around at least 200K, at least, because the one on 50 pucks went for, I think it was 197, and that was like 50 pucks for an hour of a bid. So that's kind of shocking, because normally those ones go lower than what they sell for, lower than what they actually go. It happens with every player, so it's not just one thing. Let's see here. Let's see. I did have James Neal offered on. It was a great offer. I had James Neal offered on my Sharp, but I'm gonna keep Sharp because Neal does sell for 110K, and he probably sells for about the same as what Sharp would. But I'm gonna keep Sharp because he's an absolute beast and he fits in really, really well with my team. He's awesome on the line with Gretzky and Williams. I was rocking that line all last night. Had a blast. Nothing on Heatley yet. I'm sure Heatley will go to bids. Yeah, I'm gonna leave Purcell the bids. I think 12K on him is not exactly great, but it's better than what I had offered to me, and well, in my opinion, it's better. I wouldn't be shocked if I get bids here on Ryan. I mean, he is boosted for 6 games. I actually was gonna use him, but I didn't last night. I forgot about that because he's a bit of a beast. So adding on the complete like 100% overall or like 99 overall stuff is pretty cool. So we're gonna be up over 90K by the end of, or over 100K by the end of this, with some pretty good pieces left intact here. I think that was a feeler offer from that guy. No. Like, let's be realistic here. That offer is probably gonna go for under 10K. And if you list Kane up for 10K, he's gonna go for like 70, at least 60. And I'm gonna wait for his market to pick back up, and at the very least, I'll use him on my team because I really do like using him on my team. He fits in somewhat well. It's a bit more complicated now that everything's kind of mixed up. So we got 12K right there for Purcell. Once again, probably a little bit less than the trade offer, but I'm not worrying about having my trade pile clogged up with other players, and that was kind of best case scenario from the other players there. So let Purcell go to bids there. So thank you for whoever bidded on him. I'm sure it's just someone random who got him, but who knows? It might have been one of you guys. So yeah, let's see. So Perry, we're probably gonna get 19K on. Zetterberg, what's the Zetterberg offer? If St. Louis doesn't have any bids yet, no, he doesn't. Myers, nothing. The Cavalier, I'm shocked didn't sell, so I'll probably just end up relisting him. Spezza doesn't have anything, so that's gonna. If St. Louis doesn't get a bid, then I don't think I'm gonna be taking the Zetterberg offer because that 15K is what I'm pricing him at, and I'm actually shocked he's not going for 15K. He should be going for that. Like, his market dropped a little bit. Everyone's kind of dropped a little bit over the past couple weeks or so, actually. I guess, I don't know if everyone's just kind of not playing it anymore or what, or if they're all just focusing on Stanley Cup cards, because a lot of the Stanley Cup cards tend to have started to increase in price, and even stuff like Team of the Years and Start of the Weeks, they've started to drop a little bit. So, yeah, he's not selling, so I'm going to reject this offer because here's the problem. Kessler, I don't think he has a bid on him. St. Louis at 15K, that's a good chunk of that deal. So Spezza's going to sell. We'll probably take the Bobby Ryan trade here. See if Kessler has a bid on him. Kessler doesn't have a bid on him with 7 minutes left, so I think it's safe to say that at 15K and 15K, that's 30. Marchand, roughly 40. Again, it's a little bit low for me, so going to reject it for that reason. Kessler could go for more, but Who knows? So someone's getting a good steal on Spezza here at 16K actually. It's pretty good. He's too slow for me though, so that's why I didn't use him. So 16K from him there. Actually, I think I profited off of him because I got him for I think 14K on a buy it now. So looks like we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take this Krejci trade. I've heard Krejci's an absolute beast in this game, so Krejci and 7K, that's a fairly good offer. I know his market probably isn't the best right now, but yeah, I think that's fairly good here. So we're gonna send him to we'll send him to my collection here. Actually, I need to make that one, make my roster video featuring all the cut players. Or not make my roster, team builds. The make my roster one is the one that I'm kind of waiting on a couple players from. For example, I need a couple more Finnish players. With Hossa, I have a Hossa still, so that's not a worry for me. Anything up here? Iginla. Actually shocked Iginla's not selling at 25K. There's some players in this game who you think would sell for more and they just don't. Iginla being one of them. Myers you could used to sell for 20K, and he's not selling for that anymore. That was probably 2 weeks ago. You could sell Myers. Perry used to be 25K. Zetterberg, again, is going to counter with it. This time he added 3K once again, so that can take the St. Louis down to 12K, which he probably would sell at 12K. The Marchand needs to sell at 10K for that to work. And if this isn't... Alright, so Iggy's not going to get any trade offers here. If the Marchand doesn't sell for 10K, then I'm in a bit of an issue there. Let's see. Where are we? I don't know why I went reverse, but don't ask. It's early in the morning, kind of, not really. Star of the week, center. Yeah, 10K not selling. Yeah, I think I'm better off holding off, I want to say. I'm better off holding off here, so especially with Marchand still available. I think I'd rather have Zetterberg, especially in trading. And because the Kessler has no bid, so the Kessler would have to be 20, which would be, even if, alright, so take this at 12, or let's go with 13 on him. 13, Kessler sells for 17, that's 30. Marchand not selling for 10, 10 on Marchand is 40, 43, 45 in total. That's ultimately kind of, I think Marchand's probably going to be around 8K on him. Yeah, again, no bids on Kessler, so that's what's worrying me there. Again, if Kessler had bids on him, I'd probably be taking it. But because he doesn't, it's just kind of a little bit on the edge of my seat there. Because, especially since I already have two, and I actually have a third Kessler who's in my other collection. That is why I'm on edge there. And I guess, I don't know if you guys realized it. So Ryan Whitney in 9K. Seems like a fair enough offer. We'll wait for that one. See if he goes on bids or anything. But again, nothing there. Surprised the Tang doesn't have any bids. Hossa, not really surprised he does. Doughty, probably going to be taking that one. So we got a good 10K coming in here. Semin, we have Jimmy Howard. I have no clue what Howard would go for. So either way, rejecting that one because I know the 93 goalies don't sell for 120. I think the price went on bids. The price went for 200K, the Team of the Year price. Yesterday, on bids, a little bit over. It was one, I think it went under 2. Did it go under? No, it went at 200K, I think. Let's see here. So nothing on Heater. Once again, Zetterberg's just going to stay in the trade pile. I think I'm just going to try to combo up some of these players and get a better player. I think that's probably a safe way to go about it and kind of reduce my trade pile at the same time. So I do want to shrink it. Kessler doesn't have a bid on him at 15K. That's a steal. Someone's going to get him for 15K probably. that's a pretty good steal. And I know it's early in the morning, bit of my mistake there, but no current bid on Letang here, so I think I'm probably going to take that offer. Did we get an offer in on Hossa? Oh, we have an offer on Hossa, which is Marchand, Kessler, and 1K. Again, 30K versus maybe 30K. It's hard to take that trade for me. And as much as Marchand was really good at the start, his values really died off because he was so overproduced and overpulled. He was in pretty much every weekly pack here. So no bids on Letang. I'm going to wait till about 10 seconds left or so and just see if he gets any bids on him. He should at 45K. 45K is a great price on him. But ultimately, I think I'm going to be taking the offer here. So that's from Jojen21. I'll probably link his Twitter and YouTube in the description below, as well as, let's see here. There's nothing there. Nothing on Kessler. Again, so Kessler's at 15K. That's the thing. Kessler's only probably going to go for 15K here. And 15K on him, yeah, a bit of a steal there. Kind of sad to see him go for 15K. I was personally hoping for a bit more of a bidding war there, but who knows. Maybe it'll happen. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's take this trade on Letang. Letang might actually go on my team here. I did enjoy playing with him when I used him, and I think he could probably go on the second pairing instead of Nick Schultz, so we'll send him to the active roster. That's probably my trade day roster, actually. So Kessler for 15K. Yeah, so we're slowly building up some pucks here again. Kind of good to regenerate everything once in a while and just kind of see where you stand. And nothing on Duchenne, Semin, Kane, nope. So a lot of these guys, once again, going to be selling them and just going to try to make some pucks right now. Again, maybe not the best time. So Kessler only went for 15K. So in that trade for the Hossa, that was maybe 25K there. That's my problem with Kessler, is that the last two I've had, like I've sold two of them and they both went for fairly low, a lot lower than what they should. Kessler should go for more than 15K, in my opinion. So gonna be watching out for some stuff like that in the future. And Hossa's probably only going to go for 30K, which actually really shocks me because he got bought fairly quickly for 36K last night. Maybe because he's not a right wing again. That's a bit of an issue there, probably not being the right wing, but who knows. So let's see, 5, 4, 3, so 30K on him. Once again, a little bit lower, but not going to complain too much there. I mean, I was only valuing him at 30K in the trades I was proposing to people, so you know, nothing huge there. Pavelski's not going to sell, which kind of shocks me. Again, really low prices this morning. I think this is ultimately going to be a take-it on that deal there. And Gagne doesn't have a bid on him yet, so I think it's going to be take Doughty. I'm actually shocked he doesn't have a bid. Really shocked Doughty doesn't have a bid, because I'll probably end up price locking him again soon. But so yeah, we'll take this trade with the two Reinhardts. And I'll just send one to my collection probably and quick sell the other. Actually, do I have them? Let's see, let's go. Send to my collection and then quick sell. And then we'll take the one on him. We have two, which is Rene Bork and 1.3K. Gonna reject that one. And going to take the Ray Whitney and 9K. Should work out to around 10K there at least. It's not a bad deal there. Again, more pucks. The more pucks, the better right now for me. I'm going to list them up for sale, I think. So yeah, it looks like we're going to be at around 200K here. Again, I'm just going to hold on to these guys because the guy's just going to offer them back again. So, no point in rejecting that. Again, Callahan not selling for 10K. Bit of a shocker there. So, let's see. Let's see here. Nothing on Sharp yet. Nothing on this Semin, actually. That kind of shocks me. Him. This Kane doesn't really shock me. Again, I'll probably just hold on to some of these players right now. Let's see here. I want to put Duchesne in my lineup again. Probably going to put Sharp in my lineup again. Callahan, Peugeot just don't fit in. That's a bit of a problem with my roster, is that I've got so many players that just don't fit in anymore. And like Patrick Kane, I have a hard time fitting him in. And that's just kind of like, whoa, I kind of need to get rid of some stuff here. I'm going to try out actually step on with a couple other people here. I might try step in Hagelin, and I need a right wing sniper on that line, I think. And probably be the best way to go about it. So nothing on Sharp here. Gonna send that one to my collection here. Let's see here. Don't think there's gonna be anything on these guys, so if there is, then kind of be shocked a little bit. So let's go ahead and let's send Step into the collection here. Let's go ahead and let's list Whitney up for 200 pucks and 1 hour. Should be enough. Let's see, yeah. Alright, that's what I do. Like, that's what I do with those players. Once I get my trade pile down a lot and I have all these players that I really just don't want anymore, I'll just list them up for 200 pucks, and I'm not really patient with them, which I could be, and get more pucks for them, but ultimately just kind of want them out and gone. So, yeah, it looks like it's going to be a wrap here. Again, we got this beauty offer right here. I mean, like, let's realistically price this out. Landeskog 3K, Lad 1K. Landeskog's actually 2K. I only sold him for 2K. Lad's 1K, so 3K. Skinner's 3K, so 6K. Roy's like 3.5, which is 9.5. That's 11K. That's like a starting bid on him listed at 50 pucks. Just to kind of give you a bit of a perspective on that. Now we have a legit offer in here, which is actually decent. Dustin Brown's value is just really low, and Lundqvist is only around 40K. So, I mean, it's still better than the other one. I knew I'd get a decent offer in eventually. It's just the other one's a bit better. So yeah, gonna just end up seeing how many pucks I can build up tonight, and just maybe gonna take a break from trade days for a full day. Kind of changing up the course of them a little bit, because I think I've been overdoing them, maybe just a little bit. And again, some of the players you guys want are fairly expensive, and for example, the Gretzky, like if you guys want a player, go search them up on the market and see what they're going for, because there could be a reason why I'm not getting them, and that's probably the very likely reason, is that they're too expensive, because they're very, very, very expensive. You know, the Gretzky's not exactly a cheap player. The only one, I actually have him in my watch list. There's one up for like 180K, and then the other one's up for like, say, let's go to the watch list here. Stanley Cup value pack, no way. Yeah, so the one's up for 104, and to me that's too much for him. I mean, he probably is only around 90K. The offer I got from the person was only 90K, so I'm not going to pick him up for 100K and only sell him for 90, right? Yeah, so that's it for the trade day. Little bit less of the results than what I really wanted to here. I was hoping to get some more pucks in and build up some more players, but yeah, gonna go ahead and see what I can do here, and probably just gonna play the market for a full day and a half, and hopefully I can build up some players and get some new players in, and really rework my whole kind of trade pile and my lineup a little bit. And yeah, so anyways guys, as always, take it easy and peace